fix desensitization, and you fix ED. This includes premature ejaculation, problems coming, delayed ejaculation, difficulty getting hard, difficulty staying hard. You fix desensitization, you fix ED. It's not drugs, it's not supplements. They may work for a while, they may work for a short time if they work at all, but it's getting worse and worse because the desensitization gets worse and worse until you get it fixed. Fixing desensitization fixes ED. Matt Cook here, and I want to talk about how long it takes to recover and what you can expect during recovery. Step one, remember it's not a disease, it's not an affliction. In fact, a lot of guys, including me, feel that it was probably the best thing that ever happened to them because for me, it introduced me to an entirely new level of sexual pleasure and connection with my wife that I never would have found otherwise. And for the rest of my life, I'm a wealthy man because I have this 30-minute or 60-minute or 90-minute sex every day, every other day, for as long as I live, into my 90s or even beyond. So it's an amazing gift that I had, and I'm grateful for having had it happen. But either way, it's certainly not a disease or affliction. It's something that is occurred in the brain. It's a logical result of things that we didn't know we were doing or not doing, and it's easy enough to get it fixed. Step two is to realize you're fixing it. You're in recovery now. So one of the things that I encourage you to do when you talk to women, if you're single, is you might have a talk with them explaining the situation, explaining that, I've had this thing for a while, that's this ED, I'm getting over it, I'm in recovery, and will you help me because it could really be helpful? And women will say, oh yeah, sure, I'd be happy to help you. That's a great talk to have. You're in recovery now. Remember that. Then just, it's a passing thing. It won't be for that long anyway. Meanwhile, there's things that other guys might be able to do that you can't do or you shouldn't do. And there's things that you need to do differently because you're in recovery now. Step three, it's really critical that you wire your brain as quickly as possible, that you rewire your brain as quickly as possible. Your brain rewires with two different methods. Number one, it rewires with repetition. So whatever you repeat and repeat and repeat, eventually your brain wires for that. If you have crappy desensitizing sex, your brain rewires to crappy desensitizing sex. If you're in recovery now, then your brain's going to start rewiring to better sex, and it's going to rewire to more pleasure, more sensation, more connection, more feeling. And the other way the brain rewires, besides repetition, is with hormones. If hormones are secreted during a particular activity, it makes the brain wire that to that activity a lot more, a lot faster, a lot more deeply. The hormone we're interested in is oxytocin. And oxytocin makes the brain rewire really, really fast and really, really deeply. And the way we build oxytocin is not by taking a supplement, because it really doesn't work as a supplement. You have to build it yourself in your brain cells, in your testicles. Maintain as much physical contact with your wife or your girlfriend as possible. That will build up oxytocin, and it will make the rewiring process happen a lot faster. Step four, what if you're single? How can you get out more? How can you be with women? How can you meet girls? I don't mean having sex with them. I mean, how can you meet girls? How can you have physical contact? Dance lessons, yoga lessons. Being around women is really critical. If you're a social and this is not a problem for you, good. If you're behind a computer all day and you go home behind a computer at home or behind your iPad or whatever, then that's a problem. You really want to be out meeting women. The more you meet women, the faster you're going to recover. Step five, try to have as much sex as possible. If you can't get hard at all, use my Intercourse Anywhere, which is Enraging Sexual Confidence, and some of my other courses. You should be able to have sex anytime this way, as long as you want. And the more sex you have, the quicker you'll recover. Good sex builds oxytocin, especially doing a lot of sex and a little bit of ejaculation, a little bit of orgasm, a lot of sex. The lengthier the intercourse or whatever sex you're having, especially intercourse really, the more oxytocin builds up and the quicker you'll recover. Remember the Cook protocol, which is in my courses, begins fixing ED in a few days. You do the activity, new neural structures are created, the repetition and the hormones, the oxytocin, fires the brain up and the neural connections strengthen. These are these simple activities, solo activities and partner activities can rewire your brain starting in a few days. Your brain begins wiring to, just to be crude, real pussy rather than watching other people have sex, rather than fantasy. It remakes your brain sexually. That's what this is all about. It can happen remarkably fast, and it can be amazing. So Ron had found this on Alex Jones' broadcast on radio. And he said that he has low testosterone, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and he's taking medication. And the problem's getting worse. So he decides to try our course, and he's tried it out, and he said it worked. I couldn't believe it. It has been 6 weeks, and I am as good as new. Who would ever think doing simple and easy to do exercises would help bring things back? After years of suffering with this problem, I would have never believed it could be so easy to fix. Thanks. Every testimonial that I give you, every single case study is real, is word for word. There's nobody paid a dime. No one's been given a special deal. Everybody's paid the same price. Everything is completely as straightforward as you see it. The only thing that keeps men back from this is the fact that they have to actually step up to the plate and actually have to do this on their own. Nobody can do these solo activities for you. Nobody can be in recovery for you. You have to make that decision. And if you're still depending on pills, if you're still depending on things that aren't going to work, on magic fairy dust, then it's going to get worse and worse and worse. I want to encourage you with everything that I know to get into this recovery, and you'll be a new man, and you'll be grateful that you had this problem, and you'll be better and better, more pleasure, more connection, longer lasting, rock hard erections as the years and decades go by. Till your very old age, you'll still be having amazing, amazing sex.